set up your seat for a brief meditation. Be intentional about how you sit, how you place your hands. Place your hands on your thighs or place your hands so that they're touching one another. And then let your eyes come closed. Take a big deep breath in. Sigh it out. Again, breathe in. Empty out. And here, sitting tall and straight on your mat, do a full body scan, check in. Notice how your body's feeling this morning. Take this moment right here to see what's going on. See how your body feels. Notice from the top of your head, scan down all the way through your body to the bottom of your feet. And take an inventory. And once you have taken an inventory, focus your attention on your breath. How it feels to breathe in deeply. How it feels to exhale fully. Notice where in your body moves as you breathe in and breathe out. And shift your attention from your breath to the sounds outside the room. The sounds of the rain. Listen for the raindrops. Listen for the cars on the wet street. Notice everything that you can notice. And shift your attention back to your breath. Take a big, 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 deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top. Exhale it out. Gently flutter your eyes open. Take in the sights of the room, the light of the overcast sky. And then come to child's pose. Take all of that noticing that you did and bring it inward. Bring it inward onto your mat. Set your drishti either with closed eyes or set your drishti on your mat. Stretch your fingers really far out in front. Tent your fingertips onto the earth. Pull the mat back towards you to activate your forearms. Bring your elbows up off the earth. Right here, begin your Ujjayi breath. Begin hugging into center line. Hugging skin to muscle to bone. Allow the rain from today to have a calming effect on you, your body, your mind. Let the sound of the rain and the wet road during your practice, let it help you flow like water from one asana pose to another asana pose. And keep your attention on that water-like quality. The water-like quality of your bones, your joints. Keep everything soft. Keep your muscle energy in the muscles of your body. During this practice, I can offer hands-on assist if you do not want to be touched for whatever reason. please raise a hand now so that I can see and I will honor that. Thank you. Rock your head from side to side, really touching the earth, pressing your third eye center into the mat. And where is the breath? Fill the room with the sound of your breath. Encourage your neighbor to stay present in this time and space by the sound of your Ujjayi breath. Take another big breath in. Exhale it out. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Hands shoulder width distance or maybe a little wider. Try it on. Bring your pinkies to the edges of your mat. Give your shoulders some space. Spread your fingers wide and then grip the earth like you're trying to open a huge pickle jar. Huge. One of those big old pickle jars that you have to grab in your elbow. Give it a headlock opening. Soften your knees, soften your elbows. Bend your knees a lot right here for the first downward facing dog. Then tilt your tailbone, exaggerate it. Tilt your tailbone up towards the sky. Gaze between your toes. Now press down through your heels. Press your sits bones towards the sky. And squeeze your forearms in towards center line. Soften your elbows. Like you could bunch up your mat. You're squeezing your hands together so much. Pull the pit of your belly in and up. Take a breath in right here. Bring your knees 2 inches off the earth. Look at your thumbs, tiger crouch. Downward facing dog.
Oh, that tricked us.
Yep. Take a breath in. Let it go. Breathe in, bend your knees low, look to your thumbs. Now, tiger pounce, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Feet hips width distance apart. Clasp opposite elbows with opposite hands. Let your head drape, let your head drip. Bend your knees a lot to bring your chest down to your thighs. Now press your tailbone up towards the sky as you hug your chest towards your thighs. Feel that activation in the back of your legs. Notice the activation of your hamstrings. This is an active forward fold. Catch your hips with your hands and create a long spine before you go anywhere. Squeeze elbows in, belly button in, chin out of your chest. Press down through your heels. Rise up to stand. And look down at your feet. We'll set up our Tadasana first. Feet hips width distance apart, about 2 fists. Look at the outer edges of your feet. Bring them parallel with the outer edges of your mat once you've set up your distance. Lift your 10 toes. Spread your 10 toes. Press the mound of each big toe down. Press the center of each heel down. Lift up. Turn your inner ankles back, your outer ankles down. Hug your outer shins in. Pull the leg muscles into the bones. Pull the belly button in towards the spine. Lift the front of the pelvis as the tailbone descends. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Expand your chest. Shoulder blades down. Fingers sparked. Pull the jawbone back to the neck. Tadasana. Bring your hands to heart center. All of that work that you just did in setting up your Tadasana, carry it into every pose. We'll begin with 3 Ums. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale it out. Fingertips next to your toes. Bend your knees as much as you need to get your fingertips on the earth. Now, Halfway lift, chin out of your chest. Create a long spine with your fingertips on the earth. Put your fingertips towards the back of your mat. Launch your forehead forward. Exhale, forward fold. Again, halfway lift. Pull the earth away from you. Forward fold, let it go. One more time, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands right where they are. Step back to a high plank. Pause. Hips up in line with your shoulders. Belly button pulls in. Do not be afraid to drop your knees if you're working on upper body strength. Form is more important than high plank, okay? Lower halfway down, pull forward. Untuck your toes, press them into the earth, upward facing dog. Lift your thighs, lift your knees. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Take a breath in. Shift forward to a high plank. Pull forward, low plank. Upward facing dog, press all of your toenails into the earth, so untuck your toes. Yeah, press your toenails down. Yes, pull your shoulder blades together, soften your elbows. Yes, downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Breath in, breath out. Again, breathe in. Bend your knees low, tiger crouch. Look to your thumbs, jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, root down through your heels. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high to low. Flow like water. Upward facing dog, pull forward, soft elbows. Downward facing dog, hips high. 3 breaths. Use these 3 breaths to come back into your center line. Notice the sounds outside the room. Hug into the center of you. At the bottom of your 3rd breath, the bottom of your 3rd exhale, tiger crouch, then jump to your thumbs. Halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, root down through your heels, reach up, rise up, breathe in, exhale, forward fold, right back down. Move with your breath, halfway lift, breathe in, long spine, vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, press all of your beautiful toenails into the earth. So untuck your toes. Yes. Shoulder blades pull together, soft elbows. Downward facing dog, hips high. Yeah. Take a breath in. Let it go. When your toes are tucked in, upward facing dog, all of the weight is in the small of your back, and we don't want that. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees low. Look to your thumbs. Jump top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Last sun A. Root down, rise up, reach up, get big. Exhale, forward fold, right back down. Let it go. Halfway lift, fingertips on the earth. Hands to the mat. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Press toenails. Yes, soft elbows. Downward facing dog, hips high. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Bring your knees low, top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bring your big toes to touch. Squeeze inner ankles in. Squeeze knees in. Squeeze thighs together. Chair pose. Sit deep. Reach your fingers high. Send your weight back into your heels. Can you look down and see all of your toes? If you can, lift your toes. Pull the pit of your belly in and up, bottom ribs in and up. Spark your fingers. Take a breath in. Sit 2 inches deeper. You've got this. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Halfway lift, fingertips on the earth. Hands to the mat, right where your fingertips are. But hands wide, shoulders width distance. Move through your vinyasa. Low plank, upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. And know that you can skip vinyasas. You can three-leg your vinyasas. Do you want more or less? Bring whatever you want into your practice. Extend your right leg high behind you. Toes point straight down. Flex your foot. Dial your toes down towards the earth. Look back, see your toes. Drop your right hip 2 inches. Yes. Now step your right foot to your right thumb at the front of your mat. Back heel plants right where it is. Keep your hips wide. Back heel plants. But bring your back foot towards the outer edge of your mat. Give your hips space. Yeah. Now back heel plants. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Warrior one. Bring your back heel down. Yes. Now. Yeah. Spark your fingers towards the sky. Stack your front knee over your front ankle. Come deep into your first warrior one. Take a big breath in. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Look up, reach up. Full breath. Hands to the earth, high plank. To low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Extend your left leg back behind you, strong, straight. Dial those toes down, press out through your heel. Step your left foot to your left thumb, and then right foot planted on the earth, but bring it closer to the outer edge of your right side of your mat. Foot is at a 45-degree angle, sort of. Pull back on your left hip to send your right hip forward, really pressing out through your right pinky toe. Take a breath in, look up between your hands, breathe. Then flow, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Take a breath. Bend your knees low, exhale, exhale, exhale. Jump to your thumbs. Halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, one breath, sit deep, squeeze in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, inhale, vinyasa through your breath, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Downward facing dog, hips high. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, big step. Take up space, squeeze in, reach up, lift up. Hands to the earth, high plank to low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Left side, warrior one, big step. Root down, squeeze in, reach up, then flow. Hands to the earth, high plank, low plank. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Full breath in. Extend your right leg strong and straight behind you. Flex your foot. Press out through your heel. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Like a dog at a fire hydrant, stack your hips. Now work to keep your right shoulder in line with your left. It wants to lift up. Press your right heel out towards the street. Press into my hand. Kick, kick, kick. Come up onto the tippy toes of your left foot. And then flip your dog. Both feet come down to the earth, peel open, press down through your heels, lift your hips, reach your fingers. Where are your fingers reaching? Look, see what your fingers are seeing. Side plank, right hand center of your mat. Roll over onto the knife's edge of your right foot. Flex your feet a lot. Press down through your bottom foot to lift your top foot. Press down to lift up. Press down to lift higher. Downward facing dog, let it go. Full breath in, full breath out. Now you know where we're going. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Flex that foot. Bend your knee, stack your hips. Yeah, press down through your left shoulder to keep it in line with your right. Yeah, come up onto the tippy toes of your bottom foot. And flip your dog. Press down through your heels. Lift your heart. Make a rainbow with your body. Reach your fingers. Yes. Side plank, roll over, left hand center of your mat. Flex that bottom foot strong. Lift your top hip, lift your top foot. Fire it up. Downward facing dog, let it go. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, make some noise. Take a breath in again. Exhale, bend your knees low. Top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Catch your hips with your hands and come to stand. Bring your hands to heart center. Lift your left knee in towards your chest. Flex that foot. And with trust in yourself, step your left foot all the way to the back of your mat for crescent lunge. Now take a longer stance to stack your back heel high up over your tippy toes. Make a little Barbie foot at the back of your mat. So really stack heel over tippy toes. Press your hamstrings straight up towards the sky. Reach your fingers towards the sky. Look up, breathe in, crescent lunge. Cactus your arms. Twist to the chakra wall. Pull in as you twist. Spark your fingers. Squeeze inner thighs in. Everything pulls into center. Breath. Come back to center, crescent lunge, reach. Open up to warrior two, back heel plants. Front heel in line with back arch. So set up your alignment, our first open hip posture. Stack front knee over front ankle, go deep. Breathe. Notice what there is to notice and be okay with what is. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe, 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 breathe. Now flow, hands to the earth. High plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Bend your knees low. Top of your mat, jump. Pull your right knee into your chest, whichever side we did not do. It was right knee. We did left last. Pull your right knee into your chest. The surprise is gone. You know where we're going. Trust yourself. Step back. Big step, crescent lunge. And then set up your crescent lunge like you do, like you know. Press your hamstring up towards the sky. Pull into center. Energize your legs. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Cactus your arms and twist to the street. Pull into center. Squeeze in. Squeeze in, spark your fingers, pull energy into the core of you. Belly button, bottom ribs, squeeze. Come back to center, reach your fingers high towards the sky. Warrior two, open up. Stack front knee over front ankle. And can you bring your front thigh parallel with the earth? Take a longer stance, your knees, yes, you're tall. Press your front knee towards your left pinky toes. Stomp down through your front heel. Flip your front palm. Reach up, look up, reverse your warrior. Vinyasa, high plank, good work. To low plank. Upward facing dog, take a breath in. Downward facing dog, let that breath go. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, bend your knees, tiger crouch, top of your mat, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Catch your hips with your hands, rise up to stand. Eagle, right thigh comes up and over. Set your drishti. Step one, set your drishti. Find your spot, become unmessable with. Right thigh comes up and over. Squeeze one leg on top of the other. Hug skin to muscle to bone. Right arm comes up and under, squeeze. Squeeze. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Right foot presses into the earth. Left leg comes up and over. Squeeze your legs together. Squeeze everything into center line. Left arm up and under. Lift your elbows up in line with your shoulders. Now pull your shoulders straight together on your back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Eagle, second set. It's an opportunity for a new exploration, a new feeling. Come into the pose. Squeeze into the center of you. Squeeze. 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 And then switch sides. Squeeze in everything that's touching, squeeze it into center, skin to muscle to bone, squeeze into the center line, your spine line. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come back to standing. Root your left foot onto the earth, stretch your left toes out on the mat. Hug your right knee into your chest. Flex your right foot. Bring your right hand to your right knee, pull your right shoulder back into its socket. Open your right leg out towards the chakra wall. Extend your left arm and see your left thumb. Pull into center as you see your left thumb. Come back to center. Right knee into your chest. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Airplane. Kick your right leg back behind you. Palms face the earth, arms back by your sides like airplane wings. Flex your back foot a lot. Bring your hands to heart center. Half moon. Left hand down to the brick that is nearby. Use the brick on the high setting, maybe the medium setting. Check it out. How much space does your body need today? Pull into center. Core, hands, and feet activate. Flex your back foot a lot. Stack your top hip. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher. Press out through your heel. See your top hand. Spark your fingers. Take a breath here. Stay for the exhale. Lift your back foot 2 inches higher as you breathe in. Then join both feet on the earth. Good work. And come to stand. Hug your left knee into your chest. Root down through your right foot. Stretch your toes out on the mat. Skin to muscle to bone. Activate your standing leg. Soft knee. Stay in the muscles. Extend your left leg out towards the street. Extend your right arm towards the chakra wall. Pull into center. Zip from your right foot all the way up through the crown of your head. Come back to center. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Activate your front foot. Airplane, arms back by your sides. Point your toes straight down towards the earth. Drop your right hip. Press out through your heel. Hands to heart center. Half moon, right hand down to that brick. Stack your shoulders. Stack your hip. Stomp down through your standing foot. Press out through your extended leg. Core, hands, and feet pull in, press out. Pull in, press out. With control, join both feet on the mat and come to stand. Press your left foot into the earth, dancer pose. Left foot roots down, left arm reaches high. Extend your right arm. Grab the inside of your right foot. Set your drishti. Find your spot, unmessable with. Pull into center. Kick your foot into your hand. Pull back on your foot with your hand. Pull in, get bigger as you press out. Pull in, lift up, and press out. Switch sides. Root your right foot onto the earth. Right arm reaches high. Grab the inside of your left foot with your thumb towards the ceiling. Yeah. And switch sides. Left foot roots down. Set up the work. Open twist. Yeah, I feel that. Now kick and pull, kick and pull, kick and pull, kick and pull, and release. Try that again. Notice. Okay, switch sides. Change the twist of your back hand. This. Yeah, open shoulder. Now kick and pull, and notice the difference. Notice the space. And come back to standing. Take a breath in. Let it go. And tree pose. Root your left foot into the earth. Bring your right foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. And create equal pressure into center line. Press your foot into your leg. Press your leg back into your foot. Get tall. Press down into the earth. Reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Drishti set. Gaze is fixed but soft. Spread your branches. And begin to lift your heart towards the sky. Look up. Lean back. Look up. Lean back. And bring your hands back to heart center and switch sides. Stretch your right toes out on the mat. Foot to ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Press into center. Zip from the floor up, zip up. Yeah, get tall. Lift your branches, lift your heart, lift your gaze. And here, soften like air. Bring your hands back to heart center. Join both feet on the mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. And then root to rise, extended mountain. Press down, lift up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Breath comes in. Vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one, big step. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Extended side angle, right forearm to thigh or fingertips to the earth inside your right ankle. Press into the block, give your body space. Extend your right side body, spark your top hand. Stack front knee over front ankle, go deep. And spin right lung under, left lung up towards the sky. Press your knee towards your right pinky toe, fire up your front thigh. Left fingertips bring you up to standing. Straighten your front leg. Pivot both toes to face the street, side facing wide angle forward fold. You can toe heel your feet wider apart. Work to bring the crown of your head down to something. You have blocks. Bring the earth closer to your head. Take your head out of the equation. Take your head out of this forward fold. Ground down. Bring your feet wider. Bring your feet wider. And where is the breath? Fill the room with the sound of your breath. Bring your fingers out underneath your shoulders. Halfway lift. Create a long spine. Press down. Come up to standing. Pivot your right toes to face the fireplace. Create a wide stance but a short stance. Feet, think railroad tracks, not tightrope. Hips, headlights face the fireplace. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Soften your knees, but press down through both heels. Hinge. Reach forward, reach, long spine. Frame your foot with your hands. Place your fingertips on blocks or a block. Send your nose towards your right pinky toe. Press down through your back heel. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Keep pressing down through your back heel, twisting triangle, left fingers stay. Reach your right fingers towards the sky. Get long through your spine. Spin from your belly button. Twist, twist, twist. Take a big breath in. Flow vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Left foot steps forward, warrior one, big step, root down, rise up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in. Extended side angle, left side, forearm to thigh, fingers to earth, yogi's choice. Stack front knee, go deep. Send your gaze up towards your top hand. If your hands all the way on the earth, create space, breathe, breathe. Come back up to warrior two, stay low in your front thigh, good work. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Straighten your front leg. Pivot your toes towards the chakra wall, side facing, wide angle, forward fold, second set. Full breath in, full breath out. Breathe in, let it go. Walk your fingertips out underneath your shoulders, halfway lift. Set up for pyramid pose, left side. Come up to stand. Pivot your left toes towards the fireplace. Right foot comes about halfway up your mat. Short stance, wide stance. Just long enough of a stance to press down through both heels, but bring your feet wide. Imagine you could bunch up your mat with your feet squeezing into center. Reach your fingers high towards the sky. Press down through your back heel. Pull your belly button in, bottom ribs in. Reach forward, hinge, long spine, reach, 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 reach. Then frame your foot with your fingers. Send your nose towards your left pinky toe and create a long spine. Soften your knees. Breathe. And twisting triangle, right fingers are on the earth, left fingers reach for the sky. Spin from your belly button, spark your top hand. Breathe. 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 Take a breath in here at the top. Exhale, vinyasa, high plank to low plank. Upward facing dog, take a breath in, lift your heart. Downward facing dog, lift your hips. Breathe in, extend your right leg strong and straight, bend your knees, stack your hips, flip your dog, root down, peel open, downward facing dog. Left side, lift your left foot strong and straight, bend your knees, stack your hips, peel open, flip your dog. See where your fingers are reaching, so good, downward facing dog. Shift your weight forward into a high plank, low plank. Press the earth away, high plank. Drop your knees if you need to. Take care of the small of your back. Low plank, high plank, low plank, high plank. Chin out of your chest, low plank. You've got this. Back up to high, lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place one ear on the earth. Bring your arms back by your sides. Palms ground to the earth. Palms on the earth. Yes. 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 So good, ladies. So good. We're setting up to strengthen our back body, to lift ourselves with the strength of our back body, to counterbalance all of the front building we do. This is the back building. Press your pubic bone into the earth. Make contact. Press down. Yes. Breathe in, rise up, fly. Hands, heart, feet. Lift your heart. Press down. Stay here. Let your breath go. Get 2 inches higher as you breathe in. Squeeze into center. Let your breath go. Last one. Squeeze in. Lower all the way down. Place your other ear on the mat. Take a breath in. Let it go. Locust pose, second set. Press down. Rise up. Fly. Hands, heart, feet. Spark your fingers like little wings back behind you. Take a breath in. Stay here. Let it go. Breathe in. Fly higher. Stay here. Let it go. One more breath. Flex your feet. What? Lower all the way down. Full breath in. Full breath out. Floor bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles. If you typically grab the tops of your feet, see if you can grab your ankles. Flex your feet. Flex your feet. Squeeze your knees in towards the center of your mat. Yes. Now kick feet into hands, hands into feet. Press your thighs into the earth. Soften your forehead. Lift your heart. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your floor bow. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Good work. Good work. Second set, floor bow. Grab feet, grab ankles. Bring your knees in towards the center of your mat. Yes. Now flex your feet. Yes. Kick your feet towards the sky. Press your thighs into the earth. Keep flexing your feet. Flex your feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Take a breath in. Let it go. Then place your hands on the mat so your wrists are underneath your elbows. Hands on the mat so wrists are underneath elbows. So thumbs are back by your bottom ribs. Yes. Bring your hands wide out to the edges of your mat. Yes. Spread your fingers wide like in downward facing dog. Bring your feet together at the back of your mat. Press your toenails into the earth, the entire tops of your feet into the earth. Now press the top of the mat away from you. Upward facing dog. Lift your thighs, lift your knees. Pull your heart towards the fireplace. Pull to the front of your mat to pull your heart through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Send your hips high. Yeah, breathe in. Breathe out. Come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. Maybe you double up your mat to make some extra cushioning underneath your knees. In camel pose, your toes can be tucked or untucked. Take your brick and squeeze it in between your thighs. Then stack your hips over your knees. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in, shoulder blades pull together on your back. Press the crown of your head high towards the sky. Fingertips come to the small of your back. Shoulder blades, pull them together on your spine. From here, press hips to the front of the room. Lift your heart towards the sky. Send your gaze towards the sky. Look up and lean back. Look up and lean back. Soften your forehead. Soften your throat. Long, steady breath. Look up and lean back. Look up and lean back. Slowly come out of camel. Untuck your toes, sit back on your heels, take a breath in. Let it go. And camel second set. With the brick, without the brick, with toes tucked, with toes untucked. Whichever appeals to you. And rise up, second set. Lift your heart to the sky. Maybe you reach back and grab one heel. If you've got one, try for the other. Keep pressing your hips forward, lifting your heart, lifting from your breastbone, softening your forehead, your eyebrows. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a seat, untuck your toes, breathe in, and breathe out. And then make your way onto your back and set up for bridge pose. Knees bent, feet firmly pressing into the earth. Feet and knees, hips width distance apart. Reach your fingers straight up towards the sky. Now pull your shoulders back into their sockets. Press your shoulder blades into the mat. Bend your elbows next to your rib cage. Press your triceps down, your elbows down. Lift your hips. You can stay here or you can clasp your hands at the small of your back. If you do that, press your fist into the earth. Walk your shoulders underneath you. Press your fist down. Lift your hips. Press down through heels to lift your hips. Press the back of your head into the earth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. And then rise up. Bridge. You were just there. You know where to go. If you're taking full wheel, bring your hands on either sides of your ears. Spread your fingers wide. Press down. Rise up. 6, 5. Maybe you lift a leg. Kick it towards the sky. 2, 1. Lower down with control. Breath in. Breath out. And then again, rise up, bridge or wheel. It's your Saturday, your water-filled Saturday. Come into the pose. Rise up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down with control. Take a breath in. Let it go. Last one. Right here. Bridge, wheel, rise up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Take a breath in. Let it go. Supta Konasana, bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees be wide. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and touch in. Check in. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, reach your toes. Open up. Extend both legs high towards the sky. Flex your feet. Reach your fingers up towards the sky. Lower your right leg down to 2 inches above the earth. Extend your left arm high up above you. Reach your right fingers towards your left pinky toe. 20, 19, 18, 17. Keep flexing your feet. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs up, fingers both reach to the top of your mat, back towards the pond. Fingers reach towards the sky. Lower your left leg, extend your right arm, reach to your right pinky toe. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Let it go. Find your brick. Find your brick and place your brick on your right thigh and squeeze the brick in between your right elbow and your right thigh and flex your right foot. Extend your right fingers. Extend your left leg high towards the sky. Reach your left fingers to your left pinky toe and squeeze the brick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch the brick to left thigh, left elbow. Extend right leg high, right fingers high. Squeeze the brick between your thigh and your elbow and reach. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Let it go. Bring your fingertips to the back of your knees and rock up and down your spine. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take up space in your downward facing dog. Feet wide, hands wide. Extend your right leg strong and straight back behind you. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, bring your right knee to your right wrist. Work to stack your front toe bones. So see if you can stack your big toe over your pinky toe at the top of your mat. Maybe that means you need a brick underneath your right buttock. We have bricks. So work to stack your front toe bones. So the knife's edge of your front foot is on the earth. And activate your right foot. Actively press down through the pinky toe edge of your right foot. You can take sleeping pigeon when you're ready. Notice your body, notice how it's feeling, notice what's happening in your body. And notice where you can soften. Crawl your fingers long out in front. Listen for the sounds of the cars going by. Notice what there is to notice. Bring your fingertips back up onto your mat. Tuck your left toes. Three-legged dog. Kick your right leg back high, strong and straight. Take some hip circles. Take some knee circles. And then come into downward facing dog. Extend your left leg long and straight. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon left side.
So slick.
Yeah.
So sweaty.
Yeah. And work to stack those front toe bones. Extending your right leg long back behind you. Maybe you tuck your toes for an active leg extended. And let gravity assist you. Crawl your fingers out in front and soften. 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 Listen for the cars. Listen for the sounds outside the room. Bring your fingertips back up onto the mat. Tuck your right toes, three-legged dog, left leg high. To downward facing dog. Come down to your knees. And then set up an inversion practice of your choice. You can take your mat to the wall if you're working on traditional headstand. You can take waterfall pose with the brick underneath your tailbone. If you would like to try traditional headstand at the wall, I'll be glad to talk you through it. Yogi's choice. Extend your legs to the sky, flex your feet. Come into your breath. And pull the pinky toe edges of your feet towards your face. Press up through your heels. If you're in shoulder stand, come into plow. Keep looking straight up between your feet. Take your next 3 breaths to slowly, slowly, slowly come down out of your inversion. Headstanders, take child's pose. Remove the brick from underneath your tailbone. Take in a full body stretch. Reach your fingers, reach your toes. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a big squeeze. Supine twist. Left hand takes right knee across your body. Right arm comes out like a wing. Yeah, create space from your right pinky toes to your right pinky fingers. Come back to center and switch sides. Bring your left knee in. Squeeze it real good. Supine twist. Opposite side. Come back to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Wrap your right leg on top like you do for eagle legs. Reach your hands up and grab the pinky toe edges of your feet. And then kick your feet into your hands. Pull back on your feet with your hands. Press the back of your head into the earth. And say hello to your IT bands. The more you kick your feet into your hands, the more you press your tailbone and the back of your head into the earth, the more sensational this will be. Breathe. Breathe. Keep pressing your tailbone into the earth. Notice the outsides of your hips, that IT band wrapping around, elongating. Notice it, just notice it. Press the back of your head into the earth. Release your feet. Change the stack. Left thigh up on top. Reach up, grab the pinky toe edges of your feet. Lower your head, let your head be heavy. Press it into the earth. Kick your feet into your hands. Pull back on your feet with your hands. Press your tailbone down. Press the back of your head down. Strong feet. Pulling back with your hands. Breathe. Release. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Take happy baby. Grab the outside edges of your feet. Bring your knees into your armpits. Press your tailbone down. The back of your head down. Flex your feet strong. Imagine you could put your feet on the ceiling. The soles of your feet. Activate your toes. Release your happy baby. Extend your legs out long on your mat. Bring your feet wide. Find the edges of your mat with your feet. Lie all the way back on your back. Bring your palms down by your sides, palms up to receive. And let your eyes close. Let your teeth part. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. And place your attention on the sounds outside the room. The sounds of the cars. You can count the cars as they go by. You can count your breath as it goes by. And place your attention on the sounds outside the room. taking a full body stretch. Breathe in deeply. Open your mouth, stick out your tongue, make some noise. Lion's breath. Again, breathe in. Let something go, make some noise, make a face. Bend your knees, roll to your favorite side, and use your bottom arm as a pillow and pause here. You are enough. You are worthy. You belong. You are whole and complete now, just as you were when you walked into this room. Make a list of 3 things that you're grateful for. And say something kind to yourself. Slowly press yourself up to seated at the top of your mat with hands at heart center and eyes closed, thumbs pressing into your breastbone, sitting tall. You are enough. You are worthy. You belong. We'll close with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb tips to the center of your forehead. Sit tall, touch in. And together we bow. Namaste.